So you got your MagSafe battery pack, and now it's time to slap it on the back of your phone. And now the question is, where should you plug in your charger? Should you plug it in to the MagSafe battery pack or the iPhone? And is it faster to charge the MagSafe battery pack when it's not attached or when it's attached to the back of your phone? Well, all of those questions we're gonna answer in this video, but for now, let's put the MagSafe battery pack at the back of our iPhone. Let's head inside, let's start this test, because this test is gonna take some hours and I don't want to be surprised by any change in weather. Now we have 47% battery on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. When we put this one on, we have 11% in the MagSafe battery pack. Let's plug this 61 watt MacBook Pro charger into the phone and let's see what's happening. And we start the timer for 10 minutes. And now we have an indication that both the phone and the MagSafe battery pack are charging. And there we're done on 10 minutes. And let's unplug it. We are on 63% in the battery of the phone and 10% in the MagSafe battery pack. So let's plug it into the MagSafe battery pack instead and put it back on the back of the phone. So after this second test, we have 69% in the phone and 27% in the MagSafe battery pack. This was very, very unexpected. So now I'm going to plug in the charger in the phone again and let the battery charge up to 100%. And we're going to see if we're getting any more battery into the MagSafe battery pack. We have now 71% in the battery of the phone and 27% in the MagSafe battery pack. So we have passed 15 minutes, we have 83% battery in the phone and 28% in the MagSafe battery pack. We're up to 40 minutes and we now have 93% in the phone and 33% in the MagSafe battery pack. We are actually getting a tiny bit into the MagSafe battery pack. Now the phone is to 100%, the MagSafe battery pack is to 33%. Gonna leave it for 10 minutes, the same amount of time that you gave it before, so we can see how much charge we can get if we get any charge into the MagSafe battery pack. And we have 100% of course in the phone and 39% in the MagSafe battery pack. So that was also very interesting. So the last piece of this test, that is to plug in this cord from this 61 watt charger directly into the MagSafe battery pack to see how many percentage of charge do we get in 10 minutes when it's plugged in directly into the MagSafe battery pack. And we are done with the timer. Let's slap this one on the phone so we can see what charge we have. Let's unplug it. So with 10 minutes charging with a charging cable, where is it, directly plugged into the MagSafe battery pack, we managed to get up to 58% in the MagSafe battery pack. So what conclusion can we draw from this test? Where should we actually plug into the charging cord? Well, there are some things that are obvious. When the battery of the phone especially getting closer to full, as it is with most of batteries, the charging speed goes down. And we know from documentations that, for example, if the phone gets too warm, then the charging will stop at 80% when you have this MagSafe battery pack attached to the back of the phone. After records, I also tried to charge the phone when the MagSafe battery pack was attached to the back of the phone, but the MagSafe battery pack was charged to 100% to see how much energy that is actually transferred from the MagSafe battery pack into the phone, like a MagSafe charger, when the MagSafe battery pack is fully charged. When I had it like this, I charged the phone from 16 to 22%, which gives about 0.6% per minute. When the charging cord was not attached to the MagSafe battery pack, it was charged like this, how it looks like right now, then it's charged by 0.4% per minute. And when I detached this MagSafe battery pack from the phone and I charged the phone by itself, the phone charged with about 1.7% per minute. Now we need to try to nail down these results so we know how to charge our battery in the MagSafe battery pack and the phone. First of all, it's obvious that the systems prioritize to charge whatever unit you have plugged in the charger into. If you have these two attached to each other and you have the charging cord plugged into the MagSafe battery pack, the MagSafe battery pack is going to charge with 1.7% per minute. But in that case, it charges the phone with 0.6% per minute. If you have the charging cord plugged into the phone instead, it charges the phone with 1.6% per minute. But then it doesn't charge the MagSafe battery pack at all until the phone has been charged to about 70%. Then it starts charging the MagSafe battery pack with about 0.07% per minute. When we charge the MagSafe battery pack by itself, charged with about 1.9% per minute. If we plug in the charging cord directly into the phone charges with about 1.7% per minute. The difference here is of course that the battery in the phone has a lot bigger capacity, so that's why it takes longer time to charge. When we then attach the MagSafe battery pack to the back of the phone and we plugged in the charging cord into the phone, we first got the charging of the phone with about 1.6% per minute. But when we were under 60% charging of the phone, it didn't seem to transfer any charge into the MagSafe battery pack. When we got up to 70% charge of the phone, the charging speed of the phone was reduced to about 0.8% per minute. Then there were more energy transferred over to the MagSafe battery pack. Then we got about 0.07% charge per minute in the MagSafe battery pack. When the battery of the phone got even more charged, when we got up to between 80 to 90%, the charging speed was reduced even more in the phone, down to 0.4% per minute. And the charging speed of the MagSafe battery pack was increased from 0.07 till 0.2% per minute. So we can see that when the battery of the phone is getting fully charged, they're gonna transfer more energy into the MagSafe battery pack. Then when the phone was fully charged, we got 0.6% per minute into the MagSafe battery pack. Then if we were looking into how fast we could charge when we plugged the charging cord into the MagSafe battery pack, we got 1.7% per minute into the MagSafe battery pack, and then we got 0.6% into the phone. When the MagSafe battery pack was fully charged and plugged into the wall, then we also got 0.6% per minute into the phone. And when this MagSafe battery pack was not plugged in as it is right now, we got 0.4% per minute into the iPhone. I apologize for all these numbers. So the fastest is, if you would like to charge this MagSafe battery pack the fastest as possible, you should plug it in by itself. When you do that, you're getting about 1.9% charge per minute into this MagSafe battery pack. The fastest way to charge the phone is to charge the phone by itself, then it charges with about 1.7% per minute. But if they both are attached, it seems like the fastest way to charge is to plug in the charging cord into the MagSafe battery pack, because then you get 1.7% per minute into the MagSafe battery pack compared to 1.9 if it was charged separately, and you're getting up to 0.6% per minute into the iPhone. So even if the phone and the MagSafe battery pack has the capability of the reverse charging, I would still recommend you to plug in the charging cord into the MagSafe battery pack. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Smash the subscribe button if you haven't done that already so you don't miss future videos. Over and out from Canada. Bye.